Hello there, it's Alison here once again with a new video. I've got here a powerful strategy that you can use to trade Bitcoin. This is a really simple strategy that anybody can learn to use, and I'm going to explain how it all works today. Now, you've noticed that if you follow me on YouTube, you notice that I may not have been making a lot of videos. This is because in the bear market, I used the opportunity to teach myself how to trade. And what I'm sharing with you today is the result of my efforts to teach myself how to trade. I decided to learn how to trade properly because we all saw Bitcoin fly up to 19, 20,000 late 2017, early 2018, and most of us did not know at that time that it was time to sell. So I felt it would be nice to train myself so I can then know when to buy and sell Bitcoin using a very simple strategy. Now, there are lots of complicated strategies, but you find that the best strategies are always the simple ones, okay? So today, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to share with you a very simple setup that you can use either on your Binance account or your MT4 account. Now, I understand that Binance is introducing margin trading. Again, before I go any further, you know that trading can be very risky. It's a lot of risk, so you should only trade with money that you can afford to lose. Essentially, margin trading is using borrowed money from the trading platform or from your broker to trade as against you buying and just holding and wait for the value to appreciate. But with this method I'm going to share with you today, you can either use that for margin trading. You can also use that to find the best time to buy and hold based on what I'm going to show you. So it's quite simple. You insert moving averages onto your chart. I will show you how I do that, both on the MT4 platform, the demo account I'm going to use to show you this, and also the MBFX timing indicator. This will show you how to time your entries perfectly. Now, the MBFX timing indicator I'm going to use works only on the MT4 platform, and I'm sure that most other oscillators will work on the Binance setup, but we'll look at that as well later. Personally, I prefer moving averages that are based on the Fibonacci sequence, and for that purpose I've gone with 2021, the 55 and the 89 exponential moving averages. I prefer to use the 4-hour and daily time frame for my analysis, and then I look for my entry on the 1-hour time frame when the price retraces. The EMAs I have chosen are a matter of personal preference. I really don't think it is really critical. You can choose any ones, but I have tested this and they work for me based on the time frames that I'm trading. So why do I choose moving averages? For this very simple strategy. Moving averages are great in providing dynamic areas of support in an uptrend, and these are what you want to look for, areas where you can rejoin the trend when there is a support on an uptrend. And then if you're in a downtrend, you can also make money in a downtrend, and they also provide you with dynamic areas of resistance in a downtrend. So why do you need a timing indicator? I use MBFX system and the timer to trade forex, and I found it to be very useful in timing my entries in an uptrend or in a downtrend. So the MBFX timing indicator would help you to visually see the best time or the area for you to buy or sell. In this case, Bitcoin is in an uptrend, so we'll be looking to buy. And like I said, the MBFX timing indicator is basically an oscillator, but it has some nice color changes which we are going to see as well. So again, of note is that the MBFX timer works only on the MT4 platforms, but like I said, other oscillators would work well on the Binance or TradingView platforms. So this will ensure you are buying at the best possible price, okay? So this strategy can be applied not just to Bitcoin, but to other cryptocurrencies and to even other forex pairs as well. It will help you to find the best time or price to buy, even if you just want to hold and you're not margin trading Bitcoin, because people tend to buy when the price is at the highest. This is not a good practice because people have the fear of missing out. and you should avoid that and just use this setup of moving averages and timing indicator to know the best time to buy, to take profit, or to set your stop loss. Okay, so I'm now going to go back to let me go to my MT4 demo platform to actually show you this. Okay, click on that. Okay, so as you can see, I entered this. So I have put my moving averages. That is my 89 moving average. That is my 55 moving average, and that is my 21 moving average. That one, that's a white line here. To insert this on your MT4 platform, I'll be leaving links below this video. If you want to open a demo account with an MT4 platform, I will leave that for you to open with. I'll also leave a link to Binance as well. So to do this, if you're completely new, you can just click on Insert, go to Indicators, and then go to Trend, and then go to Moving Average. You click on that, and then you can then do that 3 times. Each time you put 21 here, exponential, you put a color or whatever color you like, and do that 3 times for both the white, the 21, 55, and 89. Okay, that is how I got them as well. Now the MBFX timing indicator is something I use for Forex, but I have found that it is quite useful to help me to time my strategies. Like I said, if you look at this if you look at this setup now, you can see that price is now above the moving averages. This is one of the clearest indications visually that we are in an uptrend. And when you are in an uptrend, you only look to buy. Okay, this is a clear uptrend because you can see price is very, very much above the moving averages. Okay, so how does the timing indicator come in then? You wait for price to retrace back to a moving average, and then you see this indicator here. It would have changed from the retracement. It shows this red color in an uptrend, and then you are looking to enter when the color changes from red to yellow and then on to green. And then because you know that price above moving average, you can just ride it all the way. So even coming to now, I have entered a couple of positions last couple of weeks. My first was around this area, and then I had this big spike up to 8,000. I closed that position, and then price retraced backwards. Okay, so even as you can see today, I entered these 2 positions today, and you can see I waited for my timer to come to retrace all the way down here, and then I entered around here. So I actually entered these 2 positions today. As you can see, they're doing really very, very well. Let us see. You can see you know, what kind of profit I'm in, although this is a demo account, but you know, this works on demo, is going to work anywhere else. Okay, just to show you guys how this works. All right, so that is the value of using the timer. This is a very, very simple setup. Okay, so you can see the dynamic areas of support that is moving, price is above it. You should have confidence to buy because the price is going. Don't be afraid of a retracement. You know, this is, you know, that's what I'm saying, that people should not just buy when the price is spiking like this. If you want to join this trend, you have to wait for this price to retrace. It will definitely retrace at some point and then come all the way back down onto one of these moving averages that will act as a support in an uptrend, and then this would be a point to buy. Okay, so let me just go to let me get to Binance and then show you let's get to Binance. I can show you what am I doing now? Sorry, what am I doing? I'm doing this coming down. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to get to Binance. Let's see. So we're done with that one now. We'll come back onto my Safari. So again, this is my Binance account. The principles are the same. Binance has got 2 platforms for charting. One is a trading view and then one is the original one. But as you can see here, I have also added all these charts here as well, and for you to see. So you can see the 21 moving average, the 55 moving average, and then the 89 moving average. You can add those under indicators, and you can just type your exponential moving average, just put EMA, and then when that comes up, you can then, you know, add it here, put the figures here. But because I already have the 3 I want, we don't need that, so we can delete that one. And so you can see the same thing. This on the daily time frame. You can pick the time frame here. I like to use 4 hours and daily as well. So on the 4 hour, you can see the clear uptrend we are in again. Let me see what oscillators we can use here. Something like I'm not a big fan of RSI, but let's see relative strength indicator index and see if that would also help you time your entries here. RSI, let's see, make it maybe white and see if it shows up very well. Do that white there and see. Okay. So this will also help you time your entries, because in an uptrend you're only looking to buy, so you probably want to buy around 30 of the RSI. Don't look to sell here at all, just leave it. You're in an uptrend, so you're only looking for opportunities to buy, so you're going to be buying around RSI 30 or 40 in this case. Okay, so but I prefer my MBFX timer, as you have seen. Okay, so basically that is how this strategy works. Use your moving averages as dynamic support, and let us see if we can get an instance where the moving averages were acting as resistance. Now they are acting here as support. So as you can see, previously, a couple of months ago, when Bitcoin had a spike, you can see what we are having now. We've had it before. Maybe that's slightly bigger. We've had it before in an uptrend that took us all the way to 20,000. And that's what I'm saying. You should not be afraid to buy now, because we're having something very similar here. As opposed to when the price was actually crashing down, we had that moving averages now acting as resistance. You see price goes up there. At this point, you should only be looking to sell. Okay, so this is where you should enter position with confidence, and yeah, you should be able to just have the confidence to buy, because we are in an uptrend. Before we go into a downtrend, you can see the moving averages will have to cross all the way, but here they are fanning out, and they're just getting bigger and bigger all the time. So I believe that the uptrend is well underway. Yes, we are going to have a retracement at some point. Okay, so once again, I hope I have made this strategy really very simple for you to understand how you're going to be able to trade Bitcoin with a powerful strategy using just the moving averages and an oscillator to help you time your entries. Straight away, you can see how superior the MBFX timer is to the RSI. Okay, so it's Allison here. I hope this video has been useful to you. Don't forget, trading can be risky. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your social circles. It does help the channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will also leave some links to to an MT4 platform you can use, a link to Binance for you to be able to open a Binance account if you want to trade Bitcoin. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the description below, and also look out for the links below. So it's Allison here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.